All right, so we are looking at operations on polynomials here. So let's go ahead and do multiplication first. So let's do this one here. I'm going to set it up as a box. Feel free to set it up other ways if you would prefer. I like the box because it keeps it nice and orderly and you're not really writing any more information. I never liked having it all being a mess. All right, so we're going to do the multiplication. We have our x cubed here and our 3x squared. Feel free to just do this on your own and then come back and check after you're done. So now that we have done that, we're going to combine our like terms. So we have an x cubed all alone. These guys here give you just a negative x squared. Then we have a negative 14x. And then we have a negative 6. So that's it. Let's look at how we can factor. So this one here, there's two different ways that you can do this. It's 4 terms, and if it's factorable, you will be able to use the box, where you just put everything in the box. And then we just factor out. So here this would be what, a 5x squared? And then multiply, that would be what, 2x to make that happen? And then this would be need to be a 3 in order to make that happen. And then this would be what, a negative 1 to make this happen as well as making that happen. So that would be it, 5x squared plus 3 times 2x minus 1. You can factor by grouping on that too. Either way is totally fine. So let's look at how you would factor by grouping. You look and see that 3 is common in both of those. You look to see that 5x squared is common in both of those. This is the part that students forget about. So then this becomes one of your factors, and those two become the other one of your factors. So that's a tricky little part on the last part there. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here. The truth is this here doesn't do anything. It groups them, but you're not really going to do anything with that group. This here has meaning because I need to distribute my negative 4 through everything. So this is going to be negative 4x squared minus 4x and plus 4. And then I still had all of this stuff. So I'm going to now combine some like terms here. So these are like, which would give me 2x squared. These are like, which would give me negative 7x. And these are like, which would make nothing happen. So those would totally disappear. So that would be it. All right, our last one, let's do some division. For our division problem, we need to set it up, and the box is amazing. I love the box. So we have 2c minus 3, and then we do need to make sure we write it all correctly. And then we just do, whoops, that didn't work out very well, did it? There we go. Then we just do it, right? So we put our 4c to the 4th up there. So 2c cubed would make that happen. And that would be negative 6c cubed. But I want it to be a positive 2, so I'm going to need an 8c cubed to make that happen. And then what, a 4c squared to make that happen. And I need a positive 4, so that's going to be, what, a 16? So that'll be an 8c. And then I need a 2, so that would be a 26. And $39. And so I'm going to have a remainder. I need it to be at negative 29, but I have too many. I have negative 39, so I'm going to add a 10 to that, and that will work. So the answer is all of this stuff up here And then your remainder is plus 10 over what you used as your dividend or divisor, which is 2c minus 3. Is that what that is? 2c, oops. Yeah, 2c minus 3. So this whole thing is your answer.